I'm Zach Snyder.
And I'm Aden Matthews.
And welcome back to another YouTube podcast. The one-stop shop for anything and everything related to YouTube.
The only podcast to be recorded at 1:22 a.m. because the past 3 previous hours were filled with the likes of 2005's Peter Jackson's King Kong.
And you know, the wild thing is, neither of us even watched it.
All right.
How epic is that?
So it's like, where did the time even go to begin with? And that's the real mystery, I think. The real intrigue with this.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's a late boy tonight, but we still got some shit to talk about, including the very special Your Week on YouTube and then the later topic episode. Again, just a quick reminder, format has been changed here on the podcast, so the Your Week on YouTube is its own episode, the episode you're listening to, and then the topic will be the next one. Still comes out every Sunday, though, so there's literally no change for you all. Just makes life for us easier to record.
This is true.
So, nothing crazy there. I think, though, unless you got anything to say, it's time for Your Week on YouTube specifically, Zach. And because I had to go last time, you got to go this time. It's my favorite part of the show, not having to go first. It's wonderful.
It is kind of epic.
I think so. But how was your week on YouTube, trademark?
Well, as it turns out, I didn't do a whole lot.
Okay.
Because I've been busy.
Damn, bro.
So, excuse city over here.
I mean, you hadn't done nothing. Just nothing related to your own channel.
I just haven't done a whole lot. I did start doing the Best Picture nominee videos on Yin. So, those are happening. I need to record some more. I'm behind on, recording shit. So, hopefully I get some of that done this weekend. And then, obviously, we got this podcast started back up, which is epic. And then I forgot to upload the last episode on Sunday because I forgot it was Sunday. The weekend just got away from me, and I just completely forgot Sunday was even a day in the week.
What was weird is that it happened to me, though, too. Because usually I call you out on it and be like, yo, Zach, why the fuck the episode not uploaded?
Right.
But I legit did not think about it until the next Monday night. And I was just laying in bed and going, oh, shit, we didn't upload the podcast.
Right.
So I had totally forgot about it as well.
So it is what it is.
Which is great because we had just came back, too. So,
yeah.
Talked about the new format and all. And then just don't show up for a week.
Frick, you know what that also means?
What do that mean?
Guess what I forgot to upload yesterday?
Oh, the Fire Red.
Pokemon Fire Red. Been going good for a little bit and then just completely forgot.
You had a streak of 6 or so episodes. Well, Fire Red at this point only has 3 episodes left.
It's almost done. It's so close to being finished, and it will. And all
the hard parts are done. Right now, it's just a matter of getting those last 3 out. And frankly, now we'll have more content for April. So honestly, I consider this a win.
I'm glad.
LHG.
I'm glad. LHG's been going pretty good though. We've got plenty of stuff going, and you can talk more about that on your end.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm trying to think if there was anything big that I've done. I mean, I've just been
back.
Come Up is back. Been putting out some episodes on that again, which is cool.
It's been really fun listening to past Zach talk about shit that I already know the outcome to.
Yeah, I'm betting. There's an entire episode called I Cure Depression. I thought that was kind of funny.
The opening is perfect in that. You're like, guess what, guys? Did we do that on this podcast?
I think so.
I think we did the same fucking bit.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's
even
a funny
better
bit,
on yours, though. I love it.
But other than that, I've just been really busy with client work. Obviously, a big thing that's kind of happened in the world is the coronavirus. Mm-hmm. And it's put a lot of people in quarantine. Yes. And so what that has mean for me personally is that my clients have found more time on their hands to make videos.
Right.
Which means I've had to edit more. So for the last few months, I've been watching a bunch of movies every day and been doing a little bit more productivity on my side. I have just not had a whole lot of time for any of that in March.
And you were all like, great, I'm happy to just be home. I ain't got to go out and do nothing. And then everybody else was like, oh, shit, you're right, Zach. We don't have to do nothing. Can you go edit this for me?
Can you go do all of this editing for me? And it's like, on one hand, cool.
Epic.
My work's not being affected in a negative way.
Right. Getting more work even.
Very, very happy about that. But in it still is kind of a negative way. Because even though I'm getting more work, I'm not getting paid more for it because I just got people on retainers not too long ago. So I'm starting to get like the negative side of that. But it's fine. You know, it's okay. I don't want to complain about it because there are a lot of people out of work right now. And that really sucks. And honestly, I'm really grateful to be in the position that I'm in now because it's been really shitty financially for like a very long time. And I'm finally starting to feel not like I'm drowning in bills and shit.
It just took the rest of the world to suffer for you to finally feel happy.
Yeah. No, it's been an upward thing for the last few months, thankfully.
Yeah.
Because I took that tax job and I was getting people on retainers, and so it's not been too bad over the last few months. So I'm really grateful that it's starting to go in a more positive direction. But that does mean that I don't have as much time for everything else. That's always frustrating. But, you know, it is what it is. Just going to keep pushing.
It really do be like that.
But I'm also got another project.
Ooh.
And
is he going to announce it this time?
I think I'm going to announce it this time.
Damn.
Because I think it'd be funny.
Well, it'll be out hopefully by the time
it should be out by the time this goes out. And
if
again,
it's not world premiere, everybody.
World premiere.
You can be like Phil Spencer.
Xbox exclusive. You can only watch this on your Xbox. I'm starting a Let's Play channel in 2020. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I feel like the less we talk about it, the better. But also, I feel like you have to say something, or people are going to think everything we've said about LHG on this podcast makes us feel like hacks.
So, like, here's the weird thing about video games for me. Mm-hmm. I really enjoy playing them, but there's a lot of games that I get more out of when I'm streaming or recording. So when I stopped doing the solo LP channel a long time ago, a big part of that was because the channel was old. There was so much experimentation on it. It lost its identity for a very long time. And I was trying to work on other stuff and spend more of my time on that stuff anyways. So we did the group Let's Play channel and even did like a couple of solo series on there. And then we decided we're just going to be doing group shit on there anyways.
Just because it better fit what the channel was actually supposed to be about.
Right. And I enjoyed doing the solo series that was on the group channel. But obviously it didn't fit well, whatever. The problem one of the problems that we have with our group channel is that it can be hard to not only find time to record, but there's so many groups of people, there's so many different pairings, there's so many people involved, and honestly, it's a lot easier to do a Let's Play if it's just you. Mm-hmm. And you can just record a video here for 30 minutes, or just record a video, like a couple of videos here for an hour or whatever, you know?
At your own time, at your own pace. Oh, you got 30 minutes to kill before you got to go back to editing? Record a little video here and there and save it for later. Edit them on your own time without having to worry about whether or not they'd be in the Google Drive or not.
Right.
It's just a lot simpler. And you already kind of did a lot of the LHG thumbnails anyway, so.
Yeah.
Even thumbnails aren't technically that hard.
Exactly. Let's Plays are not hard. They never have been hard. So it was never an aspect of how difficult it was going to be. And I thought that they were not fun to me for a while. I think I kind of got burnt out on Let's Plays. But I want to play more games again. And streaming is not easy to do often.
No.
I wished it was. It is not. So, my dumb ass decided I wanted to do a Let's Play channel again. So here we are.
A pretty epic channel. You haven't even told them the name yet.
Oh yeah, it's called Zack Snyder Plays TM.
And you may be wondering, can you say the TM and it still be the same thing? Nope.
No.
TM is part of the channel name.
It is.
Part of the branding.
It's there.
Required.
Absolutely.
Which I think makes it better, personally.
Well, and when I was going a little crazy with projects back in like October and September, and one of the projects that I wanted to start was a Zach Plays Skyrim channel.
Yes.
And the whole entire channel was just going to be me playing Skyrim. And I thought, why not? I've wanted to do a full like Skyrim playthrough at one point. Why not? But then I thought, why? Why would I do that? So with this Let's Play channel, I'll have the opportunity to play Skyrim, but also play some other games, obviously. And there are a couple of games that like I want to play every day for a few months or whatever. There are a couple of games that I want to go back and fully beat. There are plenty of games that I have in my Steam library that I haven't even touched. You know, there's a lot of utility with Let's Play channels that I think I kind of need, especially for a show like Your Everyday Nerd, where I do want to talk more about games, but I don't get a chance to that much because I don't play that many.
Right.
To where, while, yes, Let's Play channels are not good on YouTube, and I don't see this channel doing well, really, ever, it's fun, and I want to do it, so we're going to do it and see what happens.
So you've been like recording them in the background for the past month or so, kind of keeping it a bit of a secret.
It's been really low key. I kind of joked about it a couple times before I actually let you guys know that I was doing it, and then only a couple of other people in the server know about it. Mm-hmm. And even when it comes out, I'm not even gonna like put it on in the Discord. I'm just gonna like send it to a couple of people and be like, yo, so like patron subscribers, I'll send it to everybody on Patreon. Right. And then a couple of other people that I know watch like everything I put out.
The bros.
But like I'm still gonna keep it low key for a little bit. Just because why not?
Fair enough, dude. I'm excited for it. I've already seen one episode of a particular series, and that was really good. And then I've heard you talk about several other series as well. I'm excited.
Cool. I'm glad you're excited for Let's Plays.
Genuinely excited. Well, I rewatch LHG stuff.
It's crazy how much Let's Plays you do watch, and I've been kind of getting into watching them again too. And I forgot like kind of the charm of them. They can be good if the commentary's there.
It all depends on like commentary, and then like obviously on our end when making them is just not having big major technical issues. So
yeah,
if you get those two things right, you're pretty set.
Definitely.
But no, it'll be cool to watch you play some more games, try out some things you haven't played before, kind of go outside your comfort zone and see how many of them actually become yins. It'd be interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Then you can just link back and be like, oh, I did a yin on this game. Now go watch my 8,000 part series on Zack Snyder.
Exactly.
It's complete from beginning to end.
Exactly. And it's like, it's not different than most other channels. I mean, there are plenty of other people that do the exact same thing. Completionist has their own, series and channel, and plenty of people that do reviews have Let's Play channels. So it makes sense. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, I've talked too much about that. I don't want to talk about it no more.
Fair enough. Go check it out. Zach Plays. Go search it if you can't find it.
Snyder Plays TM. I'll put it in the show notes. Or
hopefully there's a link. Because I had trouble finding it, but I don't have any content yet. So
yeah, it'll be more easier to find things.
Epic.
Yeah. What have you been doing on your week on YouTube? Trademark.
A little bit of everything, I'd say. a little bit of everything. So with March wrapping up at this point, pretty much done all the major things I'd like to. But now I'm just kind of like finishing up a last couple of things and then like getting ready for April mainly. So like recording some Aden on Anchors for April because I want to be ahead. Because turns out recording all 4 of them before March started was a pretty good idea because it meant every episode in March came out on time, which is great.
Yeah, definitely.
I enjoy that. I also won't have to worry about Game Club this upcoming month because all those are recorded until like the end of April. So that'll be fine as well. Shout out to anybody who's been listening to Game Club, by the way. Really appreciate it. I've enjoyed the episodes that have come out so far. There's going to be a couple more from a couple of other boys. By the time this is out, the Zach episode, and I believe... Actually, I don't know what comes after the Zach episode, so I'll keep my mouth shut in case I reveal anything. But yeah, in terms of streaming, I finally finished streaming Captain Toad, which is epic.
Heck yeah.
Beat that game. And then I went ahead and literally moved rooms just because
you did.
I was tired of how hot my old room was. And I figured this way I could probably like change it up visually. I really do like taking the time. And I don't know if any of you guys are like this, but like being that I'm creatively like wired up, anytime I get the opportunity to like change up my surroundings or make a room look different, I love doing that. I can't do it often though, just because furniture's heavy. I fucking have toothpick arms. I can't lift shit, so like I need other people to help. But like, whenever I get the chance to just change up my room drastically, I love doing it. Creates new energy in a room and gets me all like excited about other projects as well. So that led into a Kirby Superstar stream where I literally did the whole game in like 3 hours.
You did,
yeah. Even beat the arena, which I never really do on stream. I barely done it myself, so that was hype. Trying to figure out what game I want to play for April on that. YouTube podcast, we're obviously recording that now, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. LHG, obviously Fire Red finally finishing up. That's epic. Recording more Breath of the Wild. We're pretty much done now, recording-wise, with all the major side quests. The only thing we have left now is, like, the whole Gerudo Divine Beast, and then, like, the in-game and DLC.
That's wild.
It. Yeah. So
y'all tore through that game really quickly.
Yeah. It's still going to be a couple more recording sessions. Probably going to end up being anywhere between, like, 35 to 40, maybe 45 parts. But we're more than halfway through at this point. We have like 20, 28, I believe, or so. So, yeah, we've been hauling ass through it, and like I've had a blast recording them. And even in the most recent episodes, we're still coming up with stupid ass openings and bits and like hijinks and humor. And Jay's actually been like editing them on time and getting them up or whatever, and people seem to be liking it. Every once in a while, a series on LHG can really just come together and like everybody wins from it. And I think this is one of those occasions where, like, I'm happy recording it, Jay's happy recording it and editing it, people like seeing it, and we're actually getting through the game with relative progress. There literally isn't an issue with the Breath of the Wild series.
That's dope. That's really dope.
So much fun. And then I got to record another one for April that I'm also very excited about. That one will be a little shorter as far as that's concerned. Let's see. Made a couple of Twitch badges with my good friend Zach today. That was epic.
Was it epic?
And by epic, I mean it took several hours, and we all had headaches afterward, and it wasn't fun. But hey, they're done. And now if you sub to my Twitch, you get a cool little colored couch by your name. Blue, red, yellow, all depending on months and shit. I've wanted to do sub badges for a while, and I just didn't know how to do them. Kind of wish I hadn't done them. But now that they're here, they are very epic, and I like them a lot.
It's dope. I'm glad they're done.
Hopefully it gives people an incentive to sub, but there are already a couple of people who had already subbed before, so like Jay already got the purple couch. It's wild.
That's epic.
And then last but not least, I guess we can talk about Blue Couch Productions.
Yeah.
The Harry Potter video came out.
A great video.
The fucking Harry Potter video.
Your best video ever, I would
Okay,
even
let's
argue.
not over exaggerate.
Your best video. Okay, the first 7 minutes are your best video ever.
The first 7 minutes are godly. I do really like those. If you haven't seen the video, I don't dare spoil it. Let me just say it's a wild, nonsensical roller coaster for the first 7 minutes. And then the remaining 20 is just like an actual Harry Potter analysis video. But seriously, go check that out. I had a whole lot of fun putting that together.
Yeah, it looked like you had a lot of fun.
But yeah, with that video finally done and taken care of, I'm working on one more video. Hopefully the season 2 back to the video games. The plan right now is for it to come out on March 31st. It might be going into April. We'll see. But part of switching the room, switching the room up gave me an idea of like what I want to do for the season opening. So I kind of got some more ideas on that. Wrote a little bit of a script down, so that's epic.
Nice.
I just got to actually like get up and film it and everything. Like, I don't know. I hadn't put out a whole lot of videos in March, and then I made that Harry Potter video in a day and really liked it. And now I'm immediately back into coasting mode again. Where I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I don't have to put out anything else. And I'd be like, no, it'd be nice to actually get 2 videos out in March. So here's hoping I actually stick to that and get that second video out. And hopefully y'all can see it. Because if the Harry Potter one is anything to go by, hopefully this will be at least half as good. And then we can say I had a pretty good March overall.
That would be dope.
Yeah. But I think that's it. Unless I forgot to mention something, but I don't think I did. I think I mentioned a little bit of everything. Oh, we got something coming up in April, but I don't want to talk about it unless it actually gets off the ground. So I'll save that for then.
Oh?
Yeah, I'll save that for then.
Okay.
Hold it off until then. But yeah, that's been my week on YouTube. Really, if you're the summary is just one really good ass Harry Potter video, and then like me trying to scramble around the rest of March, trying to get some things ready up for April. Because, like, honestly, I've had a pretty productive ass March, and I want to take that energy and momentum into April.
That would be dope.
Cool.
Glad you had a productive month, dude.
I had fun. I had a whole lot of fun. I'm looking to hear back from a job as well, but with the whole coronavirus thing going on, not sure I'm going to hear back from them in the 2 weeks that they promised me.
Yeah,
that just have to wait and see.
That shit's wild. I do want to say, anybody that's listening, if you're having any issues with that whole situation, I do hope everything goes better. It's kind of up in the air for a lot of people, and I can imagine it's a little wild, to say the least.
Hope any of y'all working in retail or fast food or the places that have stayed open are staying safe. Washing your hands.
Absolutely.
Shermex.
Wash your dirty hands.
Latex gloves. Seriously, like, if you don't have to risk it by going outside, stay inside whenever you can. I know most places are closing. They did actually finally close down Ethan's juice bar for a week. So now Ethan actually has to stay at home. That's
good.
And then you know what he did? He stayed home, and he's like, let me go visit my girlfriend's family. So then they've been mean. And it's like, my mom's like, Ethan, it's a national health pandemic out there. You need to stay inside. And he's like, well, she wanted to go. I'm like, Ethan.
That's great.
Maybe don't do that.
Jeez. Hold on a second.
He getting the knock out the door. We ain't editing any of this out. This is all going in. Whatever Mr. Floyd has to say, I'm sure it's very special. Speaking of which, Damien isn't working right now either. They told him to go home as well. So, if Damien be coming home, Zach about to be listening to some hentai, some epic anime, probably loud-ass manga readings, and whatever other epic meme Damien comes across.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Just telling us about our good friend Damien being home.
Ask me what he asked me.
What did he ask you?
He asked me how many PBJs I ate out of the fridge yet.
Really? How many did you eat?
None.
Damn.
I ain't got around to them yet.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's busy. Well, I kept people company, so you don't have to edit nothing.
Good. I don't want to.
Yeah, so you're covered.
Well, I do have to. I still got to edit my mic.
Oh, yeah. Did you not mute it?
That's fine. No, I didn't. It's fine.
LOL.
It's fine.
Bottom line, anyway, like, stay safe. Things are going rough, but please stay inside. Do not go out unless you have to. And stay inside and play some video games. I've heard Animal Crossing is pretty good for what it's worth.
I will say that Animal Crossing is pretty epic. I've been playing it. I am playing it currently as I'm speaking right this second. So, yeah. And I did want to say, hopefully, like, for a little bit of encouragement for anybody that's been, like, wanting to start a YouTube channel or a Twitch stream or anything like that, now's probably the perfect time for that. So,
absolutely.
If you've been waiting for some time to do it, you got all the time right now.
Absolutely. And people are going to want to watch content anyway, with them being at home and all. Not a pretty good time to strike.
I think so too.
Well, good. Kind of a shorter your week on YouTube, but hey, didn't have a whole lot going on outside of the world going crazy. If the world had a your week on YouTube, that might have been an hour-long episode.
Right.
But thankfully, it's from two people who, in the grand scheme of things, don't do a whole lot that affect the universe. So,
yeah, this is this is true.
I didn't mean for that to sound depressing, but it kind of did.
Oh. Well, this was our last episode for a while. I'm gonna go lay and get depressed again.
Epic. Epic.
Nah, but real shit. Hope everybody does well. Wash your hands, and yeah, I don't have anything else to say for this one.
Cool. Subscribe, hit that like button, leave some comments. We are going to be getting to those relatively soon.
Absolutely.
Email us at anotherytpodcast@gmail.com. And hey, if you want to support the podcast, you can. Appreciate y'all, boys. But that's it.
I've been Zach.
And I've been Aden.
And thank you for listening to this episode of Another YouTube Podcast.
McClunky!
Peace!